Well, I wasn't expecting that one. Um, I did think LA was going to win tonight. I thought Boston needed to win more, but I knew it was a very important game, and I thought LA was going to come out, and I thought this was going to be a zigzagging series. Didn't play out that way. Where do you start with this one? Um, 92 to 86 in favor of Boston. It was a very intense game. Came down to the last couple minutes, as it turned out. I thought it was over with like 4 minutes left, but did not play out that way. So, player of the game, I'm gonna have to say it's Pierce because he was making hard shots. Those were not easy shots. He was isolating against Artest and Bryant and pretty much anyone, and he was shooting with hands in his face. He was shooting contested jumpers all game, and he still dumped in 27. I thought he was a very narrow player of the game just because of how difficult it was for him to get off those shots. And I personally am a big fan of only giving player of the game to the player who's on the winning team. So the runner-up would have been KG. So that's two of the big three showing up. 18 points, 10 boards, 5 steals, 2 blocks. Great game from KG. Did a lot of different things for the Celtics, and his stat line doesn't jump out at you, but he did a lot of things good out there. And I gotta say, he, I definitely thought he brought it defensively, especially, and they couldn't have done it without him. Beyond that, Rondo had a okay game. But, I'm telling you, people are going to look at this and think he played better than he did, but he was careless, he was turning it over, he was making dumb decisions from time to time. He shot well. I'll give him that. He shot pretty well. 18 points, 8 dimes, some boards, but do not discount those turnovers. Those could have hurt him on any other day. From the bench, I thought Tony Allen played okay. He did his thing on defense, gave you what you expect on offense. But really, it was about those three guys carrying the game, Garnett, Pierce, and Rondo, like it generally is these days. You give it up to Nate Robinson for coming in and making some shots. Perkins played good defense when he was out there against Bynum. Sheed made a couple of shots, but not too much to say on his part. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Glenn Davis, a game after having the game of his life, had nothing to say for this one, which makes sense. He's just small, and sometimes that's going to catch up to you. And Ray Allen hit some easy baskets throughout the game, but he never got hit any threes, never made anything that was remotely difficult. So he still hasn't snapped out of that funk in my mind, but at least he wasn't a liability out there. He did contribute positively in some ways. So yeah, that was pretty much it. It's about Pierce hitting those shots with hands in his face. It's about KG contributing in many ways, and that was basically the game. So for the Lakers, um, Bryant obviously brought it. 38 points, the best game he's ever had against Boston in the finals. Certainly was hitting some threes, hit his free throws, got to the line, shot a good percentage, grabbed some boards and dished out some dimes. Was careless with the ball for a short period of time, but I thought he played real well, and I have no problem with him shooting as much as he did. He kind of had to, and really it probably would have resulted in the Lakers taking a lead in the third quarter if LA wasn't playing such bad defense and not rebounding. So I don't put that on him. I thought he did what he needed to do to keep his team in the game, because the only other player who I thought played fairly well was Lamar Odom. 8 points, 8 boards, couple of dimes and steals. Handled the ball a lot, got quite a few minutes, and I thought he made the most of them. I thought he did his thing, but other than that, Artest, another black hole offensively, and I can't even say he did his job defensively because, I thought he was playing Pierce fine, but Pierce got his points. So, got to kind of put that on Artest. Gasol, 12 and 12, that's passable, but I don't like it. Um, Bynum, I thought he was toughing it out there, and I thought it was admirable. But at the same time, uh, I don't know. It's they need a little more than that. They need him to contest some shots. They need him to pull off some blocks, and he didn't have it in him. I give him props for going out there and giving them 32 minutes and not being a black hole or anything, but not good enough. Fisher was bad. His shot was off all night. Best thing you can say about him is he got to the free throw line. Bunch of players on the bench. You know, Walton, nothing. Brown, nothing. Farmar, very little. Vujicic did go out there and shoot a couple of buckets, which was nice. And again, whatever you can get from Vujicic is good. But very poor shooting on the night for the team. They were savagely outshot by the Celtics, and yeah, just no backup for Brian. If they had even managed to play decent defense, then it might be 3-2 the other way right now. So yeah, I mean, I know Kobe shot a lot, and that's not normally the recipe for success for the team, but I thought he did what he had to do, and it still wasn't enough. So that's the game for you. Player of the game is Paul Pierce. Runner-up, I guess I'll go KG. Again, you know, as well as Bryant played, I don't really like to give those kind of accolades to a player on the losing team. So I'm going to leave it at that. Game 6 on Tuesday. Fully expecting LA to win, but I'll talk about that when it's actually here.